He's good, isn't he? Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make these sandbags. Okay, as you can see on the tank here, just put a couple on there. These need painted. I just done these actually about 5 minutes ago, and there you go. They're actually made out of chamois, which is the chamois there. Okay, and sponge, glue, bit of paint. Happy days. Okay, so I'll show you how easy it is, and with the good thing about these things, you can shape them and mold them the way you want them, and they'll just stay like that, you know.
Yeah.
Because when you paint them, they get a little bit harder as well. But when you paint them, after you can fray them, if that focuses okay, you can fray the edges, so it's quite sort of like normal, really. So I'll just place them there just to show you guys what it looks like, and you can actually push them in and mold them into shape, like the bag will actually fall on the tank the way it should do. So there you go, guys, that's a couple there. So what we'll do, that's right, so yeah, that's right, yeah. I made like a little blanket roll-ups there as well, which is pretty good. Okay, my boy, can you put that back? Yeah. Okay, let's get some glue. Now I'm not expecting any people to come and watch me live actually, because you know, it's just like a new channel. We only just started sort of like Christmas time, and we got my son, Santa got my son 3 tanks, okay?
I need to sit here.
Okay, you need to sit there.
Yeah.
And this is my son's tank here, okay? He's only 6 years old, he's going to be 7 pretty soon. So he's into it big time, and he's pretty good. You're pretty good in controlling the tank, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. So we'll put glue each side there, and then we'll get a great big chunk of the sponge, and then we'll put the sponge in the middle, so it kind of looks like that. Okay, if you can see that, guys. And then what we'll do, we'll just fold it over.
Easy.
That's right. And then what it'll do, it'll make it like a little packet of sand. Okay, because sandbag. So hang on, let's just squeeze it. Got to keep squeezing it for now, okay? Because you've got to get that glue stick together, stick to the sides. And the good thing about the chamois, it really sort of binds together when it's glued as well. Just push it down on the top a bit, just to pack it in, because the top, you want to tie it with cotton, okay? So straight away, without doing the top, it looks like a sandbag. So you just squeeze the sides, okay? So by squeezing the sides, it gives it like that stitched edge. There you go. So if you can see that now, it's kind of like a little ravioli. So that's all right, okay? Yeah, and what we're going to do, I've got my Second World War cotton here. Now, I know Second World War because I use up my helmets. I bought it from America.
You sure you bought it from America?
Yeah, bought it from the helmet place. Well, yeah, it's not actually from the Second World War, but it's for the helmets, and because it's
ours comes from Thailand.
yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so what we'll do is just hook it over the bag at the top. It's a bit dodgy when you try and do it on your own, and then you just pull it together. Slip out your hand. Put it really tight.
Really tight?
And wrap it around like that.
Wrap it around like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, he's copying me.
Okay, you're copying me.
Okay, so
Okay, so.
I don't think people want to hear you copying me, Oni.
Yeah.
So then we'll just tie that up together. That's another sandbag made. And because you can make all your blankets, as I said before. Just wrap that around like that. So if there's any questions you want to say while I'm doing this, guys, as I say, we have only just started this YouTube channel since Christmas time. So tell I'm old, they're trying to fidgety with these this cotton here. Yeah, Christmas time we as we say, we've got 3 tanks, and then we bought another 2, so we've got 5, and we've got another one coming, which is a Sherman, a hang-on Sherman. Now, what we wanted to get last week, and I still want to get actually, is the Fury tank.
About the Russian one.
Oh, the Russian, yeah, we must probably get that one day. The Fury tank, and we'll make some movies with that, with the Tiger one as well with it. So you just cut the edges here, okay? So it doesn't.
have 7 tanks.
That's right, yeah. We'll have 6 in. So there you go, guys. This is the. Oh, just pick it up. There's the little sandbag there. And because what I'll do, I'll be painting that as well with what's that?
Khaki?
Well, it's going to be the flat earth or the khaki, and because where's the other sandbags? Here, it'll end up that colour. There you go, Honey boy. And because when you cut it, it automatically starts fraying at the edges as well. As you can see on the corner there, it's fraying a little bit. But obviously, when they're dry, and then what you do, you just get your blade or something like your scissors, go like that on the edges, and then it looks like the sandbag is actually fraying on the edges as well. So it's pretty cool. So there you go. It's actually it is starting to fray a little bit now. So
What is framing?
it means the edges are all like all the cotton is coming out and it's fraying a bit, like your t-shirt. You know, when you've got a hole, it starts to fray a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So there you go. There's another sandbag there. Because I'll be painting these, okay, guys. They won't be that colour. So I'll tell you what. Living in Thailand, it's boiling hot. That's what I want to ask some guys if you're watching with RC tanks or cars and that. I mean, we play these tanks in like it's like 104 degrees the other day. That was really hot. And do you ever have problems with the thing getting, you know, sort of too hot, or, you know, would it work in that sort of temperature? I mean, it did with us. We had no problems, but we only played for about like half an hour. So yeah, if you let us know if you have any problems of playing the RCs in hot weather, let us know. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll make another one. Also, you can make, I was going to make one for my son here.
Automatic.
Yeah, just get one of them, okay? And then what you do, just get your glue. Now don't forget this is a chamois, okay? This is like you can get the proper leather chamois, but then you're paying a little bit of money. But these are just artificial chamois, yeah?
Now I'm eating my apple now.
Eating your apple, okay, cool. Okay, so then just get some glue in there. And the good thing about it, this makes it a little bit hard and rigid, but then you can still bend it and it stays in the shape. So when you're making these blankets for your tanks and that, they're pretty good. And then you just roll it, put it down there and just roll it. Keep rolling it around. And I'll suggest straight away when you do that, is put the cotton wool around it on the two sides. Oh, okay, wow, you're lucky, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. So that's all rolled up there. Okay, my boy.
Yummy.
Yummy. There you go. It's all wrapped up nicely. That's all ready for painting. Now what I'll do is put some of this cotton around either side here as well. See, it'll end up like that in other words, but I have to paint that again because I chipped it a bit. Okay, for tank 2. Okay. So you get your cotton and you place it on the side there. So guys, this is my first time going live, okay, so bear with me. I mean, I've got another channel which is 126,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's another channel, but it's not on RC Tanks. It's actually food, eating, Thai food. Okay, so I just put that there, and I've got another YouTube channel which is 4,000 subscribers as well. That's on the. You see these helmets at the back of me, okay? I got 87 American Second World War helmets, and I've got 4 Japanese helmets there. I've got Vietnam helmets, helmets from the Korean War, and all original, all stamped, heat stamped as well. America, there's no clone helmets there. And that's got to go around the other way. That's twice I dropped these now. Okay. And yeah, that's on my other channels. But my other channel is the Jersey Phalang in Thailand. Okay, you'll see like Thai videos on there where I'm going traveling around Thailand or mucking about. But if you look in the playlists, you'll see my helmets, and I've got some really good helmets there. And it's like the helmets from 1942, just after when they bombed Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I got bombed December time, so my helmets are like January 42. So, and they were issued again, the Second World War helmets were issued to the Thais over here. Why the Americans had the brand new helmet, the Ingersoll helmet of Vietnam War. So all the Thais had, and then like the Vietnam guys, they had all the old helmets, which was the Second World War helmets, which I've got. So that's so easy to get the helmets over here, it's unbelievable. When I came to, I used to collect them when I used to live in Jersey Channel Islands. You know, the Germans occupied my island for 5 years. Okay, if you sort of Google it, Jersey Channel Islands, it was occupied by the Germans, full of bunkers, full of German equipment. When I was there, I collected 700 German helmets and 700 American helmets from Normandy. So it was pretty good to get. And we used to go down the German tunnels, okay? The Germans made tunnels in Jersey. If you Google it, Jersey Channel Island tunnels, okay, I'll show you. And had all these tunnels everywhere. And then when the British came over to liberate the island, what they did, they captured all the stuff and put all the stuff in the tunnels. So I went in the tunnels with my mates when I was young. They're all booby traps and everything. A lot of kids died going in the tunnels, but we put like ropes up and guides. It was all dark and really bad, and shafts and all that, you know, you had to wash. We came out with helmets. Helmets were just stacked on the side from the floor going right up, okay, stacked on top and top and top. There was all sorts of gas masks, there was guns, there was just everything. It was all sealed up and then left, because we went there and helped ourselves. But that's not about RC tanks, but that's just a little bit of a little bit of history, just telling you about what happened in Jersey Channel Islands. Well, there you go. There's a little blanket wrapped up. Now that's ready for painting, and I will be painting over that strap that's there as well. So, and hopefully it'll end up like you can see on the back of my son's tank here. I'll tell you about. Yeah. Okay, my boy. Now, I don't know if you can see that on the side there. That's a big blanket there. Is so it looks pretty good actually. It's gives it that, you know, extra look on the old tanks like.
What is it?
Tank. Amazing. Thanks. Yeah, as I say, I've never done this before. I've only just started since December time. RC tanks or any RC stuff I never had before. I never done any weathering. That's just like I got the tank and I thought, crikey, what am I going to do here? So it's like I'll stop making the sandbags and this now. I'll just show you bits and pieces of what we got here. And I thought, when I got the tank, I was quite scared on doing the weathering, you know. I just didn't know what to do. And I thought, sod it, weathering, you can't go wrong really. You got to have the right paint, right? So there you go. There's like the side of it there. But the thing about it, if you're weathering your tank, okay, now you got to remember this is like you want it like in the Second World War, okay. So you want it to look like, you know, it's just rolled up Normandy, a couple of weeks or a couple of months after Normandy, you know, sort of going along, and don't over rust them, okay. Now I'll put like a dropping things everywhere. Now I'll put like a rust stain on the back there, okay, and that's about it. Just a couple of little dots of rust here and there. That is it. That's all you need. Unless you want a tank that looks like 70 years after the Second World War, covered in rust, okay? But if you want a tank that's just kind of like 2 or 3 months in 1944, you know, in Europe, or whatever sort of tank you got like, if you want a Second World War, don't overrust it. So yeah, this is we got these little figures here. Now these are 1.16, okay? Now we bought these on eBay. A lot of people have asked me, where you get them from? Okay, I can just about see the right. What I'll do, I'll look back on the people commenting, and yeah, we get these from eBay, and they're quite expensive. Okay, and now I can only tell what these are in baht because you know, I live in Thailand, and this was about 600 bahts. So I don't know what that'd be in dollars. It's probably about $15 for him. Okay, and the detail's pretty good, and let's see if we can focus there, which I'm having a bit of a hard time focusing on that stuff here. Do you want to open the curtains there, my boy?
Papa, but someone died that for us.
Yeah, that's right. Some guy bought it for us, who's in the military as well. There you go, there's another one there. And you've got to be careful with these ones if you ever get them, okay? If you drop them, the head will break. Okay, the body's kind of like plastic, but the head is like a, you know, like a plaster, so it will break.
Papa,
We had one fall off in
his
his... Okay, hang on, I'll be back in the tick. Okay, my boy, I'm just gonna... Oh, it's dark outside.
Yeah.
Gee, what's the time now? Okay, I was gonna open the curtain to let some more light in, but it's dark. It's 5:20 at night time. Okay, let me just move these away. Yeah, and there you go, we put another one there. We got, what, 4 altogether on here? There you go, you got the other ones up here, but the other ones are exactly the same as well. And there as well. And
we have 5. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. And because we got another one with a. I wanted to try and rip the helmet off that. I wanted to just cut the head off, just take the helmet off, another helmet on the tank, you know. So that'd be pretty good. And at the moment, it's not RC Tanks, but at the moment, I'm making my son a Sherman out of paper. Okay, I just went online and he said, Papa, I want a Sherman, so there you go. I'm making him a cardboard one, or paper one. There's a paper one, okay? I made that for him not so long ago. It's okay. So that's all made out of paper. Yeah.
And Santa, give me the people.
That's right, and there's the tiger one. That's made out of paper as well. I made that. You can actually get these off World of Tanks. Okay, if you go on their website, that's where I'm from. And it gives you like a template for the cardboard, and then you just cut it out and just glue it all together. Whoa, I'll tell you what, I've got the aircon on, right? And it's absolutely boiling hot here.
No,
Hey, Honey?
it's not hot.
You're not hot? No, that's because you're born in Thailand and you got Thai blood. I was born in I was born in Jersey and I'm thick blood. So so there you go, guys. The good thing is it's just put loads of stuff on your tank, okay, just to make it look like you know, there you go. It just adds a little bit of character to it, you know. And also, what I've said before, these bags as well. You know, that the hanglong comes with the bags, but they don't come with the straps. Okay, and what I've done on the back there, normally they're hollow, but I've used this again, okay, the chamois. And I just cut off and put the strap on. Strap on, eh? God, blimey, it sounds rude. Gee whiz, crikey. And yeah, the helmet at the front there, we got like yeah, what was the things there?
It's convenient.
Yeah, that's right, we got the medic. And then we have stickers here for the actual figures as well.
Not
So-
sticker, it just stick in.
Well, they're transfers, yeah.
Yes, transfer.
And then you got like the little German medals, which are really detailed, and belt buckles and what to go on the figures as well.
I think those are not metal.
They're metal then. And then we got the American Second World War ones. So we can put all those on the figures as well. Now I bought this on AliExpress.com. Quite expensive, about $15 actually for them. So yeah, so that's, I'll show you each tank. Okay, this is my son's tank. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, where can you buy the stickers? Yeah, as I say, AliExpress.com. I think they ship around the world. And what I'll do, I actually made a video of, if you can have a look at my videos, I think I actually put the actual website in there where you can buy them, okay? And I think they send them around the world, but trouble with AliExpress.com, when you buy something, you have to wait a long time. I've just ordered, I've ordered another Sherman, by the way. We've got 2 Shermans, so we've got another Sherman Pro coming, which I'll do an unboxing when that comes. It should be here next week.
It's 3.
Yeah, we have 3 Shermans in, and it's going to come like near enough like boring colour, you know. So I'll weather it as well, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the long barrel on. Okay, now it's a British barrel, a 17 pounder, or it is, so that will be going on. Now what I'm trying to find, okay, is a turret that is the same as the Fury. I cannot find a turret for hang long the same as the Fury. It's so frustrating to find. So one day what I'm going to do is actually buy the Fury, and that's a lot of money now if I can, because a lot of places for the Fury, the Hobben Fury? Hobben, is it? Yeah. God, blimey, yeah. And that costs a hell of a lot, but we will get that one day. Now we'll have to just buy the basic ones with the plastic tracks, because if you're buying one with the metal and the Pro look, you're looking at a lot of money. You're looking at over $1,200 if you want the metal tracks and everything, you know. So we're going to go with the plastic ones and then gradually build it up and make it into a Pro one, you know. So that will be on the cards one day. I tried to get it last week, but the guy came back and said it's out of stock. Then I actually found out another guy who gets me these tanks really cheap. The Sherman tank that's coming next week cost me, now I've got, if you got Google there, right, Google yeah, Thai baht to dollar, and this one cost $5,000. 5,000 baht. God, $5,000. You're buying a real tank. Yeah, 5,000 baht. Okay, so that is what, it's probably about $180 or $190 for a Pro Sherman tank. Okay, so he's getting me that. Yeah, I don't know how he can get them cheap. I think he could be something to do with hang long. So yeah, that's coming. So that's my son's tank, okay, and then what I'll do, I'll show you each tank as we're going along, okay, and give you a bit of a chat about it. Okay, let's go over it. Wow.
Hello guys, just eating my apple.
Hey, gin.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my tank here, and it's kind of near enough the same as my son's actually, and that keeps him happy, you know. If I got something a little bit better on my tank, well, he wants something that he wants it better on his, you know, so I've got to keep it the same, right? Now there you go, there's the little roll-ups there of the chamois, okay. There's that there, okay, and yeah, there you go. It's got loads of stuff in the back. This stuff doesn't move, okay. Now what I use, some people ask me, yeah, when you use your tank outside, do you take all your stuff off? Like, no, I don't. I leave it all on. But the good thing about it, when Hang Long use your stickers and all that, you know, they're no good because they're just cheap, you know. You want to go and get this car mounting tape, okay. It's sticky on both sides, and it's really good. Now what I've done, I've stuck all that down. It doesn't even move, okay. So when you want to put like your figures on there and all that, you don't want them bouncing off. Use that stuff. That's the stuff that you put in your car when you put your plastic accessories on like the mirrors and on the sides, you know, to make it look good. That never comes off because I've got a big blob of it there. Look at that. Gee. God, I've got loads of it. So yeah, don't use the stickers that Hang Long give you. They don't last long at all. They absolutely just fall off, like, you know. So it's kind of like the same. Put the panels on there. as I said before in one of my videos, I use the mat, okay, the cutting mat, to make the panels here. Yeah, it's flexible, bends around a bit, and I'll show you when it bends around. There you go. I put the panel on the side there, which you see on Sherman tanks as well. I had to curve that round, and that looks pretty good actually. So, well, I'm pretty happy with my stuff. I don't know if you guys are looking at it and thinking, crikey, this guy's a bit of a ding dong, but there you go. And now also transfers, you know, a lot of people say, oh, put the transfers on, you know, they always come off. But on the Sherman, it's pretty good. On the Tiger 1 and the King Tiger, the actual, okay, mate, well, thanks for watching, okay. Yeah, cost of the stickers, yeah, cost of those stickers, the actual, you mean these ones here, they're about $15, okay. And you get quite a lot. You get another lot there as well. Is that upside down or the other way around? I can't see. There you go. Everything might be the wrong way around because the camera I'm showing you, okay, guys? So yeah, that's $15 for the stickers. Now what else was I going to say? Now stickers, yeah, as we're talking about stickers. Right, there you go. That there, right? Now I've got a bull worker, a Walker Bulldog, a Walker Bulldog tank. Now Vietnam War or Korean War, okay, but now I wanted like the little up that they used to have these. They used to roll these up and make tents out of them in the Vietnam War. So I made this out of paper. I stuck these two together. You can get them off the Google it, okay? Just put like Vietnam War cover, American cover. And it'll come up with that. Now what you do is shrink it down to that size, and then what you do, you cut them out and then glue them together and just roll them up because they were quite thin. Now I also use that on one of the helmets of the figures, which I'll show you after, but I had to shrink it right down really small.
Like this?
That's right, yeah. Because if I would have put this size cover on the helmet, it wouldn't look right, okay? Now I'll show you the covers, I'll show you what the covers look like. Okay, my boy?
Yeah?
Okay, let's just get the cover here of the now I use the sticky stuff. Now, let me just get this one in.
Why are you running that?
There you go, there's the helmet there, okay, which I've just shown you there. Okay, now they use the covers as well for the tents as well on that. So that just gives you a little idea of what it looks like. And I'll show you on one of my models.
That models.
Well, now, well, it's on my tank model, it's not mine. Yeah. Now, this is the Walker Bulldog. Now, I don't know if you can see his helmet there. You know, as I was saying, using this this car. Hang on, let's move that a bit. Can you see that, guys? See, his helmet's got the same sort of pattern on there, and then on the tank there as well, it's rolled up on the tank. And they did use those in the Vietnam War. I know, because I collect all Vietnam War and American stuff, so I'll show you that one in a minute. Put that one down there for now. Yeah, so what I do, so I print that out, but what I do, I cheat a bit with the transfers, okay? Now, as I say with the German ones, they just peeled off, a bit of a pain, but these here, okay, just Google the numbers, Google image, go there, print these out. You don't have to buy the things, right? You can actually print these out and then make them waterproof and put them on your tank. Now, I've done it with my Tiger 1 and they look pretty good. So I'll show you that in a minute as well. So all that is just paper. And if you don't want to waterproof it, because as you're weathering it, it looks kind of like tacky and looks pretty good. Like on out. Crikey, do you ever use those when you're playing?
Yeah, you do.
And I've got loads of oil here, loads of it. There you go. So let me. So that's my tank, okay? just pretty basic really, and it looks alright. Now look, Orca Bulldog. Oh no, hang on. While we're talking about the stickers there, the paper ones, there you go. The numbers there, they're the same, okay? There, the small one there, on there, okay? So, looks all right. Now, when I first put the stickers on, I put the stickers here before, everybody would say, no, it's the wrong place. Put them down there. I said, okay. You know, because me being new to, you know, I kept to Second World War American stuff and war stuff, right? But tanks I never really looked at. My son got these, you know, press right, and all these.
That's for Christmas.
That's right. This is the original colour of the tank. I didn't paint it, I just weathered it. And because when I got it, it was very, very sort of like grey blue, really sort of like that colour underneath, okay? Now from that colour, and I didn't paint it, don't forget, to that colour, okay? It's probably the light. The light is going to give it, let me just turn the light and see what it looks like. Yeah, can you see a bit better? You can see like it's got all that dirt, sort of weathered look, you know?
And all the cracking bits.
Yeah, that's right. You have to sort of make it, as I said before, make it look like it's Second World War. And I upgraded with the tracks here, okay? The tracks I got before were these ones here, the plastic ones. Now these plastic ones, even though they look metal, but they're not, they're plastic. Now, when we had plastic on this tank, plastic tracks, they kept on coming off all the time. It was a pain in the ass, you know? And also the wheels kept on coming off. So then what we did, we used this tread locker. If your wheels ever come off, like, use tread locker, okay? It does lock the wheel, but obviously the wheel still keeps going round, but you just want to put it on the nut a little bit, okay? And it does stop the wheels coming off. Since I've done it, the wheels are still on, so happy days. It's tread locker. Get the blue one, don't get the red. If you get the red, then it's going to lock forever. This will give it a little bit of go, you know, so
What grade?
so you know, what's that? So yeah, that's the best one to use. You know, I've heard about it. I actually googled it and watched videos on it. Someone used it and they said, yeah, use that. So I did, and happy days. That's quite well. So that's the Tiger one. I mean, I tell you what, since I put the tracks on, what a difference in weight. With the plastic tracks on, it really feels like, you know, just like a kid's toy. Put the metal tracks on it, it feels like, you know, it's really heavy. And because I got these are metal as well here. That's metal. That's metal as well. So I upgraded those as well. And yeah.
I think you like to add the metal tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all our tanks are metal tracks now. Now I'll just show you some more. Whoa.
The tiger, the King Tiger.
The King Tiger, that's right. Now the King Tiger is massive. This is like, wow, it makes the Sherman tank just look like a little dinky toy. Now, as I was saying, you see, with the German tanks, with the transfers here, they're coming off, you see. Now, obviously, I might just glue that one down. I won't actually put the paper one on there, but I'll just put a little bit of glue on there. And what I've done, I upgraded it with the grills on the back. It gives that a little bit sort of makes it a little bit real, like, you know. But this one is really, really heavy. The actual turret goes around 360. That's pretty good, and it's got a recoil in and out when it fires. Now, what I ordered, which should be coming maybe this week or next week, is a flash and smoke.
Oh, when you fire.
Yeah, that's right. When you fire, it sends out a puff of smoke with a flash. Now that's coming from that AliExpress. I'll be.
But that one will be more better.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That one,
Yeah, that's right.
Sure.
So I'll be. I might do a live video of me trying to upgrade one of the tanks. It could be the Sherman that I'm getting with the long barrel. So I might do that. I've never done an upgrade with electrics, and let's go live and do that and see if I can do it. Have a bit of a laugh. I get a couple of beers and relax and try and do it. And you guys can watch and say, God, he's mucking that up, or maybe I might be doing all right. Yeah, there's another tip as well. If you're new to RC tanks, okay, when you're topping up the oil in the back, okay, there, do what it says, okay. Only a very tiny drop going, okay. Don't over flood it, okay. I over flooded the Sherman, and the smoke wouldn't work for a long time. I thought, oh, what's going on here? So I opened it up, had a look in there. The actual unit was totally flooded right up to the top, and you've got to keep that wick dry, you know, to get it smoking. So what I did is I got the cotton wool out and sort of squeezed it all back in the bottle, and then got cotton buds. You got to be very careful of the wick in there. Don't damage it. It's like coming off one wire, if I remember rightly, and you got to be very careful. So as soon as I did that, put a little bit more oil in, and then start up, and it smoked a lot, Arnie. We actually got a video on that. It smoked a lot, and yeah, be careful. Never overload them with oil. The best thing if you do. Another thing is with these here, which I'll be doing, you know, you've got the screws underneath there. You see where the holes are there. Okay, that's where you the screws to take this off. Now I'm thinking of actually getting away with doing with the screws, get rid of them, put magnets on this and on the one underneath there. So when you put it back on, the magnet will bite easier just to take off, put it off and on, like, you know, sort of easy then. So that's what I might be doing. I'm fed up of putting like the screwdriver in there and taking off like 6 screws, like, you know. And this is a lovely tank. It is massive, as you can see there, and I will say that could be maybe 6 kilos or 7 kilos. It is really, you know, it's really big, and it's one of our favourites. And obviously the Shermans are our favourite as well. But
yeah. And the Walker Bulldog.
Yeah, okay, we'll come to that now. So just put that down there. And this is the latest tank here, which we really like. There you go. The Walker Bulldog, Arnie. And its real name at first was the Little Bulldog. And I said in one of my videos, the colonel died in the Korean War, 1950, and he. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. And his last name was Walker. So there you go, the Walker Bulldog, named after him. And as you can see, I've put like a couple of these little things on there, but obviously I've done them the different colour to the Second World War. And I got one of these soldiers, one of the silly soldiers, what I call them, like, and I kind of changed him into Vietnam. And he had legs, but I cut the legs off, and then he had boots, and I put the boots on the back there with the laces. And let's put this light back on again. There you go. And because with the Vietnam War boots, they had the green and the black, green canvas and the black leather. So I painted it like that, and then the boots on the back, they're drying out. And I will be weathering this tank sometime. This is a nice tank to do up, actually, so it's a lovely one. And yet again, it's quite heavy. It's the Pro. So really speaking, all our tanks are the Pro, aren't they? Pro version now. We've done them all up. Now there's another thing that I want to tell you guys. Yeah, put this down there. Wow.
It's not heavy for me.
It's not heavy for you because you've got bigger muscles than me.
You sure?
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
going up a lot?
Oh, what's the? Let's have a look over here.
Again, but I did.
Okay, my boy. Now, the type of batteries, okay? Now, when you buy a hang-on tank, it'll come with that, okay? Which is a 1-800. So 1-800, that will only last about, what, 20 minutes? So it's, you got to buy quite a few, you know? So I've got the big ones in the other tank, haven't I? So then what I did, yeah, all these are the same. That is the same as that one, okay? I don't know why they put it in a bigger container, but there you go. But I've got the 7,000 one, okay? The 7,000 one, yeah, it cost quite a bit, but I tell you what, when we got it Christmas, that lasts for a week, and we were outside playing for a good, what, like half an hour, 3/4 hour, and every day in a week, like, you know? So they last a long time. We're wondering when they're going to pack up, but ready for charge again. But you know, they went well. Also, when you're charging these, okay, never sort of just leave them in a room and go off, okay? Always keep your eye on these, because when you're charging them up, they can explode, okay? So as soon as I charge them up, what I do, I put them in a metal container here, and keep it away from anywhere really, but I'll put it here for now. And you can buy special boxes actually and lock them up just in case they explode, because they do catch a light, you know. You've got to be very careful on these batteries. There is different ones that are a bit better now. So I think I just covered it all what I've been doing actually. Yeah, we have like, we actually on this channel as well, we actually make models, and that's why it's called Model Mania as well. So it's RC Tanks Model Mania. So we do models, something like that. And then we got the old Toon Tanks as well. There you go. We love our Toon Tanks, Ioni. So that's the King Tiger, that one. Now what I like the most is this one here, the old Sherman.
Fury.
Yeah, Firefly, yeah, it's good, that one, I like that.
It little bit looks like the Fury.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like the Fury, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we've got these ones here as well.
I'm eating my breakfast
Sherman,
now.
that's a cute little one, that one. Oh, funny, it's in a cute tank.
Hello, Papa.
There you go.
Going to have my mango.
There's the Tiger one. What I did, I got one of these Airfix soldiers, and if you click Airfix, you'll recognise him straight away, African core. So painted him up black, stuck him in a tank there. That's all right. Nice little model, that one, I like that. And then we got another one here. There you go. I just left it that colour. So yeah. Also, I make coming off that, I make models as well. Now this here is just made out of paper, okay? I just got the kit off Google and cut it all out, glued it all together. I stuffed it with paper. It is pretty heavy actually. It's not hollow. It's all like solid inside. Now that took me about a week to do. So, and this as well, with his leg keep coming off. That's made out of paper as well, because my son likes all that sort of thing. So, and we got these little tanks here as well, which he likes playing with. They're pretty cheap. They're not too bad actually. I think you get the Tiger one and Sherman ones now on these. So,
Hello, Papa.
hello, my boy.
I'm looking you live in YouTube.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What you know? He's watching me live. So yeah. So if you guys want to ask me questions or anything, or yeah, just comment and I can come back to you guys. Because I'm retired. I retired at 47. You know, so I'm 56 now, living in Thailand. God, it's called like living the dreams, I suppose. It's okay. And yeah, at the moment we can't go anywhere because, you know, like with this thing going around the world, everybody's staying in, so we're staying in. We got some land, some farmland that would be great for the tanks. We could sort of do it up, put bridges and houses and all that, and you know, sort of bombed out places and all that, and drive the tanks along like little roads and that. So we'll be doing sort of like tank battles. My mate actually, he's got a tank as well. He's got a Tiger one. So we'll be having tank battles and muck about when the time's right. You know, at the moment it's not too good to go out, and we can do tank battles here in the garden. Now what I like to do is try and put like clips of movies, and then put my tanks and then put them together, like, you know, and have like a little movie sort of scene, you know. And I've got a green screen as well, so green screen the tanks, and I can actually make myself look about that big next to it, you know, King Tiger. So it looks like I'm standing next to my, like a real size tank, you know. Or I can actually,
What is a green screen?
you know what the green screens are?
Hmm?
God, crikey. Yeah, so there you go. What else? I think that's about it, actually, guys. Do you want to see my helmets? I can show you my helmets if you like, if anybody's interested. I could sort of turn the camera around. I can do like a little talk as I'm going around. I know it's all about Tanks' channel, but also I can just show you what I've got in. This is my man cave. Okay, I'll show you my man cave. And let's just turn the camera around if I can. Can I do it? I'll just push on that. Okay, guys, my man cave. There you go. 4 Japanese Second World War helmets. These cost a lot of money. There you go, you got the liners in there as well. Japanese writing. This one is a small. Hello, my boy. That's a small one. That they're really hard to get, the small ones. The rest are large size. Okay, and you got Japanese. You got the other stars there as well, and bits and pieces there, medals. Now this here, which is really good. My mate gave me this. He was in the American Navy, not in the Second World War. He actually went to Iwo Jima. He got this for me as well from Japan. And while he was there, he got the volcanic sand on the beach where they actually had the battle. So that's the volcanic sand from Iwo Jima. That's amazing, that. And there you go, there's my helmets there. You can tell the Second World War ones because the stay still at the front and the join at the front as well, okay? The seam join. There you go, seam join there, you can see it. After the Second World War, they put the seams at the back and then they changed still to like, let's have a look. There you go, to that one there. The seams at the back. No stainless steel there. That one as well, that's Korean War, that one. That one down there is Korean War. So yeah, now all this over here is all Second World War. All them there. All them there. I'll try and slow down because the actual connection. And as I say, I've got, you know, the old M1 helmets came out in 1941, late 41 to 42, and of course I've got the 42 helmets here. So and then you got your Vietnam War ones up there. I must tell you, okay, these here are my sons. The MP, the Medic, and the Private Ryan one, and the 101st Division one there. Those are my sons. Those are Thai helmets, okay, so I made them look like Second World War helmets. He wanted them. I didn't want them, I was going to chuck them out, so I turned them into helmets for him. So there you go, these are here. I don't know if you can see that. That's a fixed bail, very, very early helmet, that one. They first came out with fixed bails. I got 8 of them. Fixed bail there. Now if you're thinking, well, what's he on about fixed bail? Okay, well, swivel bails are like that there, where they swivel. Okay, the other one's just actually just fixed to the helmet and that's it, can't move them. So there you go. There's a Thompson machine gun that's made out of paper. And then if you look on the floor, there's a Thompson machine gun down there. And yeah, there's my tanks there. Okay, so you're back again. Okay, there's the boxes for the tanks there. As you can see, 4 of them have got like the upgrades on them. As I say, I had to do the German Tiger. I had to upgrade them with the metal tracks. And there you go, there's that thing that I was showing you about the Walker Bulldog pattern that I did. That is a really hard one to get because that's different, that one. And let's have a swing around here. Okay, this is my, there you go. Some little planes up there. You gotta have a Captain America in your man cave. Okay, so there you got your Star Wars and you got like a cardboard tank there. And this is where I'll do all my weathering just here. And as you can see, I've got a couple of boxes down there to keep on making the cardboard Sherman, which is here. So that'll take me about a week to make that, so I must probably make a video on that. I'm not too sure about that. So there you go, guys. There's the old jacket there. I like that. That's good. So, guys, well, I'm signing off now. I hope you enjoyed my first live RC Tanks Model Mania. Yeah, it's you know, I have got a channel, 126,000 subscribers, and we make nearly a video every day. It's all about like eating food, Thai food. You know, we do like a eating show. It's not for you guys, you know, but Thais love it. So we get a lot of views. We've got one video over 1 million views. So, and we got 42 million views altogether. So that's quite high. And I've got another channel called Jersey Flang in Thailand. That's where you'll see my helmets if you look at the playlist. Okay, if you go in there, you'll see like Second World War, Korean or Vietnam helmets. You can check them out if you like. And also traveling around Thailand, living the dream, you know. So there you go, guys. I'm signing off now, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much for watching.